it's definitely been a positive week for Kyren Wilson after what has been a difficult season for him. His first semi-final of the campaign, but of course, having got this far and having played as well as he has to get this far, he would have hoped for much more. But he's run into an absolutely back to top form Si Jiahui this afternoon from 2-0 behind. He played quite superbly to win 5 in a row, and that's what's really broken the back of this match. The last couple of frames have been a real battle, but surely he's done enough now to get the win. One more pot to absolutely seal it and to break new ground.
Well, that is going to be that. And unsurprisingly, the feature of this victory is Si Jiahui's long game, which has been outstanding, as is the case with Judd Trump and Sam Craigie in the other semi-final. They're both great long potters, so the final's going to be some spectacle, isn't it? Whoever comes through this evening.
Si Jiahui.
Kyren Wilson's going to battle on for what it's worth. It's looking pretty forlorn now, though. 37 behind. 4 snookers required. That wasn't part of the plan. Well, he can get in behind the pink here, potentially.
Yeah, but there's always a question of the blue going up the table on that shot. Because you've got to hit it so hard. I don't think he's getting anywhere with any of this. Well, he can safely just roll this over the pocket now. I mean, there are times when your opponent needs a snooker, you would not roll the ball over the hole. But this is not one of those. He's not rolling it, but he could have done. Been happy to see Kyren pot the blue. Effectively, this match feels completely over. 3 snookers to tie. I just don't foresee any of that happening, but I suppose it will never happen if you don't try and make it happen. Pink's not in the worst place to forgetting snookers, but he's left it on, so this could easily be it now.
Yeah, I think there'll be a handshake for sure if this blue goes in. What an afternoon for Si Jiahui. And a giant roar from the crowd. They know the game's up this time. Very nearly. Kyren Wilson offers his hand. A special moment in the career of Si Jiahui, who reaches his first ranking tournament final to bury the disappointment of what happened in the Crucible semi-final last season. He has comprehensively outplayed Kyren Wilson from 2-0 behind to win 6-3.
Back in the frame, he needs to reach what would be his 7th final, all told, this season. 6th in a ranking event. Of course, he was in the Champion of Champions final as well. Remarkable level of consistency. Because last season, he won the Masters last season, we must say that. One of our crown jewels, but for instance, he didn't get in the Tour Championship. He didn't have enough points.
17.
Lost first round at the Crucible. Wasn't talking about enjoying it, really, but things have turned round dramatically this season.
$24. $25.
Okay, then the last chance you would feel for Sam is Judd not getting on a red. If this works out, he should be in the final. Yeah, perfectly acceptable.
32.
Sam Craigie doesn't want to hear right now that he's had a great week.
33.
Because he'd be disappointed that he couldn't quite replicate last night's wonderful performance against Ali Carter. But when he gets home, in a few days' time, he will reflect on this wonderful experience and be hungry for more. Right now, he's just hoping something goes wrong in the next two shots.
$36.
Because Trump needs one more red.
$37.
And it goes. This remarkable season of success continues for Trump. But he's not about reaching finals, he's about winning them, isn't he? Came up short in the last one, the World Grand Prix, a couple of weeks ago to Ronnie O'Sullivan. So will be determined to bring home the trophy for a third time at the German Masters tomorrow. And standing in his way, one of the most exciting young talents. Someone who is where Judd Trump was a decade ago, Si Jiahui, in his first ranking final. So it promises to be an unmissable day of snooker here in Berlin. And of course, the crowd will be here in huge numbers to enjoy it. It's always a special day, whoever's in the final, but I think tomorrow could be a classic, actually.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's got all the makings of a classic. We had pretty much a classic with Judd and Zhang An at the English Open. Well, Zhang led 7-3. That was a kind of new thing, a new deal. Zhang being in a final. But he's been around the block for a lot of years. Si Jiahui hasn't, so what are we going to get? Well, we can expect a classic, I think, because Judd Trump, he hasn't played his absolute best tonight, far from it, but it was all guts over glamour.
74.
But the glamour can wait till tomorrow, I suppose.
79.
Craigie looking for a quick getaway as Trump looks to produce another couple of wonder shots. There'll be time yet tomorrow for more, because Judd Trump is into his 7th final of the season.